Hello, this is Richard Jacobs with the Finding Genius podcast, now part of the Finding Genius Foundation. My guest today is Kunal Ghosh. He's the CEO and founder of Inscopix. The website is inscopix.com, inscopix.com. And we're going to talk about what Inscopix does. So, Kunal, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Richard.
Yeah, what's the premise of Inscopix? What's the company about?
Inscopix is a company that is in the business of mapping the brain. We were founded based on our desire to meet what we viewed as a grand challenge in medicine and in humanity in general. The need to understand the brain in the context of developing a better understanding of brain disease, mental illness, and then, of course, eventually enabling the development of therapeutics to address some of the toughest brain diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and mental illnesses, schizophrenia, bipolar, that afflict humanity. So the company really was founded on the premise to first map the brain, but eventually, of course, to leverage the data and the understanding, broadly speaking, to help the world, to help clinicians understand, diagnose, and treat some of the toughest brain disorders and mental illnesses affecting society.
Well, so when you say you're scanning or, I guess, quantifying the brain, what does that mean? What are you looking for? What kinds of scans, and what do you look for?
Yeah, so our technology is an imaging, optics-based technology. The core technology came out of Stanford University about 10 years ago. It's a miniature integrated fluorescence microscope, Miniscope for short. This was invented at Stanford by myself and colleagues. And what the technology enables is looking at hundreds to potentially thousands of neurons. So these are cells, brain cells, with single cell resolution. And in the context of behavior. And this nexus, if you will, of features really enables looking at brain circuits in action and understanding how hundreds, thousands of neurons are firing and working together to perform a specific brain function. And in the context of disease, how the function, the brain function, the wiring, if you will, goes awry, leading to brain disease.
How do you do the actual measurement? Is it like a skull cap, or is it where you have to, tap into the brain and put sensors in there? Like, how do you do it?
Yeah, great question. So it's a twofold technique. The miniature integrated microscope, the Miniscope, is not directly implanted. Think of it as a head cam. So, of course, the research subjects here are animal models. This is a preclinical technology as of now, at least. And the miniature integrated microscope, Miniscope, is worn on the cranium of a rodent or a non-human primate or frankly speaking, any animal model that a researcher might wish to use for their study, and is paired with an optical needle. And the two pieces of the technology, the Miniscope and the optical needle, together enable, firstly, access to the specific brain region nucleus of interest. And then, of course, together with our data acquisition platform, enables exciting and then imaging that specific brain region and the cells of interest. So hopefully that helps in kind of visualizing what the technology actually is and the kinds of data that are being read out.